What's up guys, Saivo here. Time to talk about enchanting in AION. Enchanting is one of the biggest money sinks that there are in the game, and I would say it's the most important thing that you can do in the game with your armor after you get it. So AION doesn't stop after you get that particular piece. After you get the piece, you have to make sure that it's a good piece. It's a piece that you work on. It's a piece that takes some time and money to get to a super high level. So here it goes. What does enchanting mean? First of all, you can enchant accessories, armor, and weapons. If you enchant armor, every point of an enchantment gives you some HP, some magical defense, and some strike resist. Now, if you enchant an accessory, depending on what accessory you enchant, if you enchant a belt and a hat, it gives you PvP defense. If you enchant any other accessory, it gives you a PvP attack. Now, that's why it's really important to enchant the following things. PvP gear, all of it is really important to be enchanted. So PvP accessories, enchant them to max. Maximum is 5. PvP armor, enchant it to as much as you can. Maximum is unlimited. Yeah, it is unlimited to enchant it. As much as you can afford. PvP weapons, really important to be enchanted. The most important thing. Now, for PvE accessories, armor, and weapons. Now, you do not need to enchant your PvE armor, even though it gives you that magic defense and it gives you that HP extra. You do not have to necessarily. So, focus on enchanting your PvP stuff first and then your PvE stuff. It is important to have your PvE weapon enchanted because that means you do more damage in PvE, and even in PvE you have to do the as much as you can do, so you can be better, so you can be taken into better groups, and overall, it's cool to do a lot of damage everywhere, not only in PvP. In any case, guys, what are enchantment stones? Enchantment stones are consumables in AION that you can get in from various things. For example, the basic way of getting an enchantment stone is by disenchanting a piece of gear. I'm going to show you right away. You take one of these extraction tools which you can buy from any general goods merchant, you right click it, and then let's quickly disenchant this Makarna hard mode drop. I'm going to disenchant these boots. The better the quality of the item that you disenchant, the better the quality of the enchantment stone that comes out of it, right? So let's see. We're gonna disenchant these Makarna boots, and we are going to get a level 4 enchantment stone, right? So this level 4 enchantment stone is one of the I think 5 grades of enchantment stones that you can get. You can get level 5, which is the best enchantment stone that there is in the game at the moment. You can get level 4, level 3, 2, 1, and that's about it. Now, with these green enchantment stones, level 4, you won't spend those on enchanting your end game purple gear. You will spend these on enchanting your end game purple gear. The better the quality of the enchantment stone, the better your success rate with going upwards. How does enchanting work? Basically, it's really simple. Let's say you have this, let's go for the weapon, right? My weapon is plus 11. I'm gonna use this level 5 enchantment stone, right click it, and then use it on the weapon. After you use it, you're gonna have an option to add supplements to the process. Supplements increase your chance of success, right? By 17% it was. I think I never use supplements. I don't believe in supplements, so I just never use them. You can go to plus 12 if you succeed, or back to plus 10 if you fail. Any piece of armor and weapon can be enchanted as much as your heart desires. Until plus 15, it's very basic for weapons and armor, so you can just go ahead and do it plus 15. From 1 to 10, if you fail, you get that enchantment stone destroyed, and you go back 1 level on your item. From 10 to 15, if you're at 13 and you want to go to 14 and you fail, you go back to 10. Plus the enchantment stone gets destroyed, of course. That is a bummer. That is me bumping out and smashing 3 keyboards, because back in the days I got very angry when I failed at 14, for fuck's sake. So yeah, it's very annoying to fail at 14, 13, stuff like that, but just deal with it. It's one of the money sinks, and you know, after playing some other MMOs, I realized how important it is for a game to also fail, not only fucking succeed all the time. And I realized how important this feature of AION is: to get an item and not be done, to get an item and to still have lots of things to do ahead of you with that item. Anyway, we're gonna try to do this. Let's see. If I fail, then I go back to 10 because it's just 11. If I succeed, I go to plus 12. This particular one failed, so we're back at 10, and this is how the road goes. You succeed, you fail, you succeed, you failed, etc., etc., etc. Now you can always get super lucky and get 3 plus 3 in one enchantment stone. That can happen. +4 in one enchantment stone happened to me once. Basically, if an item is, let's say, +1, right? I can use one enchantment stone, and if I'm super lucky that particular moment, I can have it to +4, +3, +5 even, if I get the luckiest in the world. That can happen, even above +10. If, for example, I use another enchantment stone on this sword, and if I get super lucky, I can get it +14 with one enchantment stone. So that's a thing. When an item is +15, like for example any item, when like this one, yeah, this one is +15, I want to get it further to +16. I cannot use anymore these level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 enchantment stone. I need to use an all-powerful enchantment stone to do that. um, All-powerful enchantment stones, they go for a lot of money on the broker. The cheapest one is 75 million each. Now that is a lot of money. If you fail anything above +15, you go back to 15. Yeah? If you reach 15, then you're good. You don't go back to +10. But if your weapon is +17 and you try again with an all-powerful enchantment stone, then that's gonna bring you back to +15. So it's a bummer. Let me tell you what enchanting gives. Enchanting on armor gives, I told you, HP, magic defense, and strike resist. That's why all of your PvP gear should be +15. All of it. Accessories should be +5, armor should be +15, weapon should be +15. At least, if not weapon, more than 15. Your PvE gear, you don't necessarily need the strike resist in PvE, but you do need the HP and the magical defense. So I advise you enchant your PvE armor as well, to as much as you can. I advise your PvE weapon to be +15 as well. Your PvE accessories, don't bother with them, don't bother enchanting them. I enchanted one just to show you guys. Um, Accessories, you don't enchant them with level 1, 2, 3, 5s or all powerful enchantment stones. Accessories like, you know, belt, ring, earring, necklace, hat, and feather, you enchant it with holy upgrade serum. These are the things that you enchant them with. Now, accessories are a bit easier to enchant. They don't have such a high fail rate. So go ahead and try to enchant your PvP accessories to +5. This is what you need to use to enchant them. Now, if you enchant, I told you, a PvP accessory, a belt, it gives you a PvP defense. If you enchant a ring, it gives you PvP attack. Same as the PvP accessories give. Belt PvP gives you defense, hat gives you defense, and earrings, ring, necklace gives you attack, PvP attack. Now, having that said, these green stones level 4, I used to use them on eternal gear up to level 60. If I had an eternal piece level 65 or a mythical piece level 65, I only used level 5 enchantment stones. These have a higher chance to fail than a level 5. These have a higher chance to fail than a level 4 and than a level 5, so obviously you're not going to be using level 4s and 3s on purple endgame gear. You're going to be using level 5s. Now, weapons and armor can be enchanted to as much as you can. At level 20, when a weapon is level 20 or when a piece of armor is level 20, it gives you an extra skill. Most of the times it is a passive skill that applies to your character. So, for example, you enchant these shoulders to level 20. Now, if you enchant them to level 20, these shoulders are gonna give you another passive that whenever you take 2k damage, you heal 1k back. For example, that's just an absurd example. It doesn't mean that these are gonna give me that. So you can get 3 skills per each piece of armor if you get to level 20, plus 20 in enchanting, and the skill that you get is random, as everything else in AION. So if you didn't really like the skill that you got, for example, it can be when you get hit, you recover 20 divine power, 20 DP. That's a skill that you can get. You can get various skills for each piece, a different skill, and they all stack with each other. Getting to plus 20 is realistically not possible. Um, it is possible in theory, it is possible if you have 60, 70 billion kina, but in theory, in practice, actually, in theory it is possible, but in practice, not so much. Not so much. It requires you to have a lot of money. And by a lot, I don't mean 3 billion kina. I mean 20, 30 billion kina. Now, that's about everything about enchanting, guys. I wish you lots of luck with enchanting. I was very lucky to have my gear enchanted. By the way, it is not worth it to enchant your Rentus hard mode gear. It is not worth it to enchant your shitty sword unless you have, you have an alt. Then make him plus 15 fully with level 3 enchantment stones, which cost absolutely nothing on the broker. Enchantment stones, by the way, I told you can get by extracting items. Enchantment stones, you can also get them by in some events. You can buy enchantment stones from the cash shop with real money, and you can get them also as drops from some of the dungeons. In any case, guys, I wish you lots of luck. Tell me your rate of success. Mine, I could say it's pretty high, and I'm pretty happy with my rate of success. I know people that have tried to enchant purple endgame gear to plus 15 with 15 stones and they have made it. I have known people that have used supplements and made it, that have used supplements and didn't make it. So it's up to you. I know a lot of myths as well, like go to the beginner zone and do it there. Fill up your DP before doing it. Don't stand next to any character that has the hello fuck you emote. But I don't believe in any of those. It's just random, and I don't even believe in random. I just believe it's a count thing, a character thing. If this character was created when it was born with luck, it's gonna make it. If not, then it's not gonna make it. Other than that, guys, lots of love, and see you soon.